All right, so I want to do a quick follow-up to Bitcoin. The last time I did a video, we were right here. That was the 13th. So that was that 2 days ago? Yeah, that was 2 days ago. I had said that we had this cup and handle on the 4 hour and that what were the targets. So I drew this. I said the initial target was right around here, right around 40,000. Let me change this back to white. I was doing something. Uh, it was right around 40,000, and I said that we would probably get there within the next, I said within the next 8 to 12 hours. The target was, I said between 40.5 and 40.8. We were getting some resistance here from this 9. And then but we had already broken out of the handle part of the cup and handle. So that was the initial target, and that's pretty much exactly where we got, and we found resistance there. So what's the next target? The next target is for about 44,000. So how likely are we to if you look at this, we're stuck between the 9 that got printed, our initial target, the handle part of the cup and handle, and then we're stuck right here. We found support whenever price fell down uh, at this 9 that was printed all the way back on the 3rd. Now we've properly consolidated around here. We've got a red one, I mean a red 2 retesting. We took off earlier today and then it sold off. So it printed a red number. This means we're getting good consolidation. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off of the chart because we've properly retested this. We've gone above it, printed a red number, we're consolidating. So this is what I classify as a proper retest of the area. So I'm going to go ahead and save that. Now, can we get a retest of this area? We possibly could. We got almost there. We were short by, say, $200, right around $200. But that doesn't mean we can't go back and retest this. And actually, I would rather us go back and retest this um, just to get, more confirmation that this is actually starting to become an area where people are buying in. And we can see that with the CMF. So the CMF, we did have this sell off here, but now we're already starting to recover. Um, I mean, this is really neutral on the CMF. This is just generally trending up with price. Price is flat, and this is actually more bearish because we're getting flat price, but our indicator is going lower. So for us to, I think, to rally past the high that we printed earlier on this 9, which basically above 41,000, this CMF would have to trend up more. We can look at it on the hourly. Hourly, we're getting bearish divergence, which is probably more favorable for us to come back down here and retest this area that we kind of pretty much consolidated around. Daily, the daily CMF has not really changed. We've been trending up since May 29th, which means buyers have been coming in. We'll see what happens. If anything, I'm kind of neutral. I wish CMF was going up a little bit more. Our funding rates are still bullish. The market is net short, which is good for us. On the hourly, I think it shifted up. No, not really. It stayed pretty much net short. So that's good for price because that's our counter indicator. We're just moseying around 40,000. Let's see. Do we have anything else? I already looked at the CMF. Let's look at the on-balance volume. That's pretty much flat on the daily. On the 4 hour, that's also bearish. If it breaks below here, which was the breakout area for the cup and handle, I would say we're going to go lower. We're probably not going to hold support. We'll probably go back down to the breakout level, 37,000. But as of right now, it's just kind of neutral. The breakout of the cup and handle was good. Let's look at one more thing. Let's look at the RSI. So RSI, we broke out here, topped on the 8, which is possible. We're just getting sideways action. RSI trending sideways. This is trending down. This needs to start breaking out, which means our CMF really needs to start moving. Yeah, this needs to start going up. This is definitely bearish on the smaller time frames. On the larger time frames, it's pretty much, neutral. So we'll see what happens because based on the 4 hour, I think we're going to retest this 37,295, and then we'll see what happens as far as if the CMF can rally and build up because on the hourly, it's saying we're going to go lower. You can see that this is trending down as price is going flat. So this really needs to start turning up. Probably need a rally around another 500 bucks, and then well, have this CMF start to trend up, and then also our unbalanced volume start to trend up, and that would indicate that we're most likely gonna take out that upper high, and then get to our full target of 44,000. Because on the daily we have a red 9 right here too, which we should come back and retest at some point. So I think that's about it on Bitcoin. So neutral. We'll see what happens. We could go as low as 32.95. We are looking for a break. We're definitely looking. I mean, these next 2 days could be good, right? We can get an 8, 9. The 9 can retest this 9, and then we can get more consolidation, which would be good. So that's about it. There isn't anything else. Well, TLRY. I'll go over TLRY because I always talk about marijuana stocks, or occasionally talk about marijuana stocks. We've retested. So we had a 9. We had 2 days that went above the 9. You could have shorted technically here because it was overbought, right? Even on the RSI faded out, but I think the CMF had shown bearish divergence on it. Yeah, we kind of did here, right on this day. So you could have got out, you could have shorted it to here. And then now we retested this area, so that's out here. And then on the 4-hour, looks like we found support. Yep, right here. So we found support on this 4-hour that was printed right here. Right there. So that all worked out. And we're looking for CMF's going flat, daily. It's starting to trend down. This doesn't look good. If this starts to fail, because I think our moving average is also, yeah, see our CMF is going down. So overall, there's selling. But this is bullish hidden divergence right here, where you're getting an indicator that trends down while price goes up. But I mean, it's only happened for 2 weeks, so right there, see. So if you look that up, that's bearish hidden divergence, which could, what does that mean? I'm trying to remember. That is a continuation of the trend, so that's actually good for price. Yeah, we might have a down week, but then we could see it rally next week. The RSI is trending up with price, which is okay. Daily, it's pretty flat. I mean, it could sell off here, and then we could find some support. But if I'm just looking at this, I'm staying out of it because we definitely could sell off back below. I would say this right here is probably support. Let's look at our Ichimoku cloud and see what it tells us. Because Ichimoku cloud is actually pretty good at spotting support areas. Yeah, we kind of broke below it, so like 15. Yeah, we printed a 9, but this support gets us all the way back down to 15. And where's the 4-hour? The 4-hour gets us all the way back down to like 14.15. So that could be the next target. We could see a drop all the way down to 14.15. And then that could be a buying opportunity. So we'll have to reevaluate that. But as far as the trade goes, I'd said last time I was out of it, but I just wanted to cover it because we had found we had retested some areas, and there's nothing here anymore as far as TD sequential goes. We've already retested it. So this area right here, $14 to $15 is definitely going to be, say 14 to 16 will definitely be a zone of support. And if you close below this here, well, most likely, I mean, you're going to definitely hit these 13 and 1168 targets. So I think that's it. Silver we're out of. That's really all I wanted to go over real quick was Bitcoin because we're consolidating, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see if we get some support. Short term, I think definitely a possibility we get back down to 39, say 300, retest this area. Maybe our CMF goes up and then we trend higher, but we still have we reach our initial handle target. We found that that's an exhaustion point that could have told you to, hey, expect consolidation, which it did, and I was. And then our next target is here. right around 44, but we do have a 9 here on this area that is also going to be some resistance. So we could possibly wick as high as 44, sell off, and then come back and settle down around 42. That's one scenario. So thanks for watching.